What went through your mind there? 'Cause I know you were on the sideline with the team, you weren't active, but what went through your mind when you saw all your teammates just suddenly going down with injury?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you never want people to go down with injury. It's the next man up mentality, and I think the guys who had to go in, Christian Izzy, did a phenomenal job. It was good to see him play. Obviously, he hasn't played corner since high school, so I think it's kind of cool to see him step into a big role that game, but obviously other guys will be fine.
It speaks to the strength of the team, right? Like Tahir Thomas was saying how just everybody was kind of helping him, knowing where to go and everything, and explaining what he needed to do on the sideline.
It speaks to the brotherhood we have. We're always trying to help each other get better, make sure we don't struggle. You know, if we don't know anything, someone's going to be there to help you out.
How about for you? The last time we talked to you, you were like, wow, I made the roster. Now, it looks like you're going to be called on. How's your mindset now going into this one?
It hasn't really changed. I mean, I've always been prepared like I'm going to play. No matter whether I'm a starter or backup, doesn't matter, special teams. I've always prepared the right way. So I'm just excited for this opportunity that the coaches are giving me.
With you, it's never seemed like the stage was too big. You showed up in some big moments during training camp and everything. Just what's it like, though, when suddenly it's, you're potentially starting your first, regular season NFL game this week?
I mean, I don't know the details of that yet, but like I said, it just falls back on preparation. That's where my confidence comes from. So I just approach every week, like I said, like I'm a starter. Go out there, have fun, do what I'm coached to do. And just the rest of the hell itself.
That's a tough offense, isn't it? It's a tough place to play, but they've got a lot of weapons, and Goff is a good quarterback. What kind of challenge you think it's going to be, man?
I think it's going to be a fun one. You got to make it about what we do as a defense, but they're a great team. They got good coaches, good players on the team. But most of all, is just make sure we're prepared on our end to go out there and execute what we coach to do.
It jumps out at you when you look at some of these Lions receivers on tape. It's out at you when you look at some of these Lions receivers on tape.
I mean, they're a good team. They're experienced. They know where the ball's going to be thrown at. So we really just got to trust what we see on film to make it real.
What about Amon-Ra St. Brown specifically? What makes such a challenge?
He's a good player. He's been here for a while now. He's a veteran at this point. He knows how to get the ball. He knows how to be crafty. He's been doing it for a while. That's why he got paid. At the end of the day, we have to prepare.
You were out for a while with that foot injury, but I know that you still were really in tune with kind of the mental preparation and your film study. Can you just kind of take us through, what you kind of needed to do to make sure that you could be ready for a moment like this mentally?
Just like I say, I watch film with my coaches. Just ask them what is it that they specifically need from us as a corner room, as a defensive back room. And I just try to execute that to the best of my ability, even when I wasn't playing. Just being another eye on the sideline to let Zion, Dean, Bryce, those guys know, like, hey, this is what I'm seeing. Just trust what you saw on film.
How much are you guys talking? How much are you talking with them on the sideline then in between series?
I mean, a lot. We meet just about after every series. We talk about plays that we saw, what concept they ran. Just clarifying things that we saw on film. Typically, that's what happens. We just got to trust each other, trust our coaching.
How much can you kind of lean on that? Obviously, it's a different opponent this week, but how much can you kind of, I guess, to kind of accelerate the learning curve? The fact that you kind of took those mental reps with them on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what practice is for. It's just getting those physical reps together. It's a neck-up league, as everybody knows. So just going out there, like I said, trusting what you saw on film, trusting the splits, whatever it may be. Just go out there and execute.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Good to see y'all.